Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here. What you're looking at is Highway 192 that leads from Kissimmee, Florida to St. Cloud, Florida. St. Cloud, Florida would be that way, Kissimmee, Florida, that way. Orlando International Airport is right over there. A lot of people departing Orlando International, which is about 15 miles that way, going home after a very joyous Thanksgiving, going back to their home after eating lots of turkey. They've done their duty. Now they're going to go home and they're going to sleep well. Or maybe they slept well yesterday after gorging themselves with delicious green bean casserole and mashed potatoes and stuffing and turkey. And what else do you eat? Oh, look, there's a plane. See it right there? See, you thought I was joking about there being an airport right there. But right there, barely off in the distance, you can see that plane of people leaving and going back to their hometown. Here's my van. It's the only van in the parking lot of this area. I'm trying to think of the word. I'm at a loss for words. This retail establishment that I actually used to work at. It's now a school. It's called the Zenith Career Center. But at the turn of the century, I can specifically remember Y2K. I was working here when 2000 hit. Y2K, used to pull my car in here. I worked here for 5 years. Pulled my car in, got out of the car, walked through those doors, walked to the back, punched a time clock. This was a Kmart that eventually became a Big K, which was basically Kmart's version of trying to compete with Walmart Supercenters. Kmart was being annihilated by the Walmart company. Kmart needed a new game plan. They decided to change from Kmart to Big K, add a grocery store aspect in, but yet they never tore down the old buildings. They took the old facades and just resurfaced them and added in a grocery department. And that's what I did for 5 years. I worked in here. I was a sporting goods manager. I was an overnight stock crew manager. I was a grocery manager at the turn of the century-ish, around that time frame, right inside those doors. And it's crazy to think that all that is just a memory. All the time spent in there, all the work done, all the customers that I helped and appeased and made their retail dreams come true. All that is just a faint memory in my mind, and in the grand scheme of things, very unimportant. And what else in the grand scheme of things is unimportant? Talking about Black Friday. Today is Black Friday, and it really isn't that unimportant. It actually is a pretty joyous occasion for a lot of people here in America, which actually leads me to a point. Is Black Friday just an Americanized tradition here in the good old US of A, or is it a worldwide phenomenon? That's my question to you. You, sir. I want to know what your thoughts are on Black Friday. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's the TheDailyWoo. That's me. Right in front of this Zenith Career Center. When they changed over from Kmart to Big K, I worked here with my roommate, one of my really good friends. We lived together, we hung out together, and we worked together right inside of here. We were working 70, 75, sometimes 80 hours a week, transferring this store from Kmart to Big K. Crazy to think of all those memories that happened right inside of here. Actually, right in front of here were all these children toys that you insert a quarter in. You put a quarter in, your kid gets on there and rides a pony or a train or a motorcycle. I'm a big boy now, I'm riding a motorcycle. You know what's very interesting? Those were all located right in here. And I read this article online a long time ago, or maybe even in before the internet days, back when magazines were very, very popular. I read an article somewhere that the most bacteria you can touch or your child can touch is actually on those motorized quarter machines. And the reason for that, the people that own them never clean them, and a person making a little bit more than minimum wage inside of here is not going to take the initiative to take a warm rag or some Lysol and come out here and clean off those kids' toys. So when your kid is nestling his mouth and his tongue on those things, yeah, I'm riding this, Daddy, I'm riding it, I love it, I love riding this motorcycle. Just think of all the other kids that have slobbered on there and never has been cleaned off. So I found that article very interesting, and I have a new outlook on those. I'm definitely not a germaphobe by any stretch of the imagination, but you will not catch me making out or kissing or licking my tongue across any children toys that you can insert a quarter in, and they shake you all around in front of a Kmart or a Walmart or any other sort of retail establishment. Fun fact of the day: where were the front doors? Right there. It's now been converted into a school by the Osceola Educational Center. But right through here is where I walked in every day, 40 plus hours a week. I'd walk in here, right down this hallway. Of course, it wasn't a hallway then. It was actually just a huge open area. I'd walk all the way to the back. I'd hang a left, go back to the sporting goods department. I was actually a sporting goods manager for a while. I was a bunch of different quote-unquote manager positions, and that is a comical, kind of a comical title that they gave me, because really they would give me a 30-cent raise, sometimes 50-cent raise, maybe $1 raise, which put me to like $8 an hour, which isn't horrible, but it's not great considering for $1 less being a normal employee, I did not have to take the flack and the abuse from corporate and management that you do by getting $1 raise. So if you're working 40 hours a week, they give you $1 raise, you're getting $40 extra a week before taxes. So really you're getting like $28, $30 extra a week to take all this bombardment and all this responsibility on your shoulders, and you cannot control what other people do. So either way, you're gonna get yelled at. Your stress level goes through the roof just for a couple extra bucks. Man, just talking about it drives me insane. What else drove me insane was people that would come into the store and they were very mean-hearted and abusive. It takes a very rare breed, a very confident, very patient group of people to work retail. If you have never actually worked retail, I know there's different types of retail. There's a service industry retail. There's also servers, which I have a huge respect for. But this particular vlog, I'm talking about corporate retail in the form of grocery stores, in the form of retail stores like Walmart, Kmart, Target, Winn-Dixie, Publix, any sort of grocery store area. Takes a very certain kind of fantastic person. I'm talking to you, my retail friends, to do that type of job for a lifetime, if you will. There are some lifetime people who work retail. And this is a huge shout out to you on this Black Friday, because Black Friday is the worst. I do not work in retail anymore, so I am now a normal person. And you, if you have never worked retail, I cannot tell you how offensive and annoying and ridiculous we are when we go into a store yelling and screaming and taking the people who work retail jobs and pretending that their job is menial. It's a very underappreciated job. So, if you've never worked retail, remember that when you go anywhere and you talk to someone, they are not below you. They are actually helping you. They are trying to do their duty and give you the product that you're looking for. They're going in the back room, they're looking. Just because the sale item is out of stock is not the employee's fault. I dealt with that a lot, and my sympathy goes out to everyone who is working retail today on this Black Friday. I am one of you. Trust me, I've been there. You can feel the passion and the somewhat anger in my soul when it comes to working retail. So I love all my retail friends, my retail vicarious family out there. This retail establishment has closed. This particular Kmart is gone. But back in the day, I remember coming here on Black Friday to work, arriving at 3 a.m., the doors opened at 5. 2 hours before the doors would open, there would be a massive line of people waiting to get the new toy, the new electronic thing. And most of them were very rude. So, my retail friends, this one goes out to you. Retail friends, we love you. You make the world go round. And if you go in screaming and yelling at a retail associate, that makes you a clown. All right, have a great Black Friday. Hopefully you guys got a lot of good stuff. Speaking of things that you can purchase, I actually put up a new t-shirt on adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com. Go check that out. You might like it. Hopefully you like it. It's a cool new t-shirt design, adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com. And when you log into Spreadshirt, it actually gives you a coupon code for free shipping anywhere, not just in the US, anywhere, free shipping. So if you get that new t-shirt, you don't have to pay a dime for shipping. Have a great day. Happy Black Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. See you guys. Bye.